This is one of those moments of why in the world did I do that? Okay, we're at our project here in Newberg. This was originally built as an ADU, but we just finished the partition to separate it onto its own individual lot. I wanted to do a walkthrough of this. Anytime I do a project, I always debrief, as you should, and just kind of figure out what you would do differently. There's a lot of stuff I would do differently on this one, but I definitely want to build this plan again. I love this plan. I think it flows well. I think it fits a good amount of livability into a pretty small footprint. So for affordable housing, I think it's great, and it actually is really aesthetically pleasing. Is a really good design, but I would definitely make some changes. So this is what would you do differently. I'm going to point out some of the things that I would do, and I want your feedback on maybe what you would suggest changing for the next one. So let's go. Okay, a couple things quick on the outside. Really, there was not a need for a crawl space on this when it was all said and done. We ended up doing ductless heat pump systems and very little in the crawl space. So I would swap this over to a slab on grade personally if I was going to build this again, because there's really no need to do the extra work and expense of a crawl space. I would also add a little window up here, like porthole window or something like that, and then I would bump this front part out a couple more feet, and I'll show you why inside. So those are just a couple quick things outside. Okay, walking in the front door, I'm going to show you a couple things right away that I would change. So this closet right here would work as a coat closet, but it ended up just being for our water heater. It's just super annoying right here, and it's one of the first things that you walk into. On top of that, you kind of walk right into this stairway wall, half wall. And it's just, it works. It's a tight space. Obviously, this thing's under 1,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms. So you got a lot in a small square footage, but it's just kind of annoying to walk right into that. So a couple things, I would probably take this closet out. Either take the water tank out and just make it a coat closet, or just remove it completely. And then just do a tankless, or a short stack in where the washer dryer is, which is right there. You could take one of those units out and do a combo unit and save some space, and then put that in there. And then I would also change these stairs. I would either come straight down, or my son suggested doing a 45 degree landing and then just coming down at an angle, which I really like that idea. I think that was a really good idea. I think that would look nice, and it would save a little bit of space. You're not walking right into this thing. Inside here, you would, again, bump this out. That's going to give you a little bit more space that's usable here in kind of a small living area. There's just a couple feet would help a ton. Would make this wall a little bit bigger as well for a TV and things like that, just a little bit more functional. In the kitchen here, you don't have a ton of space. Again, smaller house, but I would figure out a way to utilize this wall here with a little bit more storage, rework the cabinets a little bit for that, and then especially with bumping this out, a couple feet, if there was a way to fit in like a full pantry unit on the end, I would also do that, because I think that would help a ton with the storage. There's just not a ton of storage. It's workable, but one more unit on the end here would make a huge difference. Okay, I'm going to show you the rest of the downstairs here. This is one of those moments of why in the world did I do that? Come check it out. Okay, on the main level here, there is a bedroom right over here. One of the things that I would change, this is kind of a big change in these sections. So I would add a window there, and I would take this slider, because this is your access to the backyard, and just in this bedroom down here is just kind of weird, right? So you need that access to the backyard, but walking through a bedroom is odd. So I would change this to a window, add a window there, and then I would shift this bathroom over this way, where there's this other door, put it on this wall, and then I would make your access to the backyard through a hallway, through a door there. So you're not gonna have a slider. You can have a nice glass door, still have direct access to the backyard, and use kind of that weird access through this bedroom here. Okay, upstairs here, not a whole lot I would change upstairs, honestly. Bathroom is nice and functional and everything. Works great. I love these windows in the stairway. Add some great natural light. This bedroom is, it's not huge, but it's functional. It works. And then this room right here, you would gain a couple extra feet if you bumped out that front wall. You'd gain a couple extra feet on this wall here. And then I mentioned that porthole window. You would get that right there, just to add a little bit more natural light to this room. Okay, so that's what I would change. That's what I'm gonna change when I build this again. But I wanna hear, what would you change? Do you agree with some of my changes? Do you disagree? Do you have some ideas of your own? Let me know in the comments.